are standing tall. This mother Russia will never know. But in our lives, that memory of us, it's just a shining bright. And give your love song with that power to fight. Crimson God, you came to lead us now into the blaze of victory immortal. Crimson God, stop the evil that keeps behind. If they lose, but standing is on our side.
Okay, здравствуй, товарищи. Welcome back to Napoleon Total War. And let me share a little story with you guys before I get started. I was reading some of the comments on some of my previous videos, and some people were saying, hey, you know, you're in a little bit of a tight spot. You might be you're in a little bit of a tight spot, you know. What are you gonna do, Stalin? What are you gonna do? You know, your whole campaign might be fucked up. Then I thought in my head, you know, they're idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. They're all idiots. But you know, looking at this, you know, I think I made a few blunders at the beginning of the campaign. Maybe, you know, who knows? But looking through this situation, I decided I need to do something. I need to step up, and I need to do something epic, bold, and daring. And what is that something gonna be? What is that gonna be? That is just gonna turn this campaign into something grandiose and incredible. And I thought of that because, you know, I was thinking of two things. In my spare time, I've been studying both the Punic Wars and World War II a little bit, going over some of the stuff because I haven't studied the Eastern Front in quite some time. So, you know, I thought maybe we're going to have something grandiose. Maybe we're going to do maybe some scorched earth policies. And at the same time, maybe I'm going to do something as epic as Hannibal crossing the Alps. And I thought maybe I would combine those two into Arthur Wesley's, aka the Duke of Wellington's, reign of terror through France. So this is the plan I've devised, is I'm going to take Arthur Wesley's army, have him go down and raid and pillage and plunder his way down through France, looting all the towns along his way to gain the British Empire some money, work his way down through Barcelona and take out Madrid, effectively severing off the Spanish from their French allies, weakening the French Empire considerably in the process. So this is a risky move, a daring move, and I'm hoping it's going to pay off in spades later on as the campaign continues. But before we begin Arthur Wesley's daring raid through French and Spanish enemy territory, I should note that I've blockaded all the ports, including the Dutch port. You know, I've blockaded all the French ports, including the one in Flanders. All naval ports of the French have been blockaded. The Spanish Navy is still tromping around down here somewhere. I don't know if I can see them. I can see a couple ships raiding my trade ports, but whatever. But the Spanish Navy is still quite powerful. Currently regrouping and rebuilding Admiral Nelson's Navy in London, adding new ships, and building up his navy to take on the Spanish. Also, the Austrians have bounced back. Surprisingly, they were looking like they were in a hurting position, but I mean, the Ottomans seem to have stopped their onslaught. They're kind of blockaded at Budapest, and sorry, the Romanians and the Hungarians, two new nations that they created because they weren't able to control these nations, so they rebelled against them. Kind of made a buffer zone for the Austrians. Now the Austrians are pushing back against the French in Italy, and they've pushed back the French in Italy. They're still losing territory in Germany, and the French are getting closer to Vienna, but I have confidence now that they'll be able to hold their line. Also, the Ottomans have declared war on me, which is, I believe it's inconsequential. I'm not too worried about the Ottomans declaring war on me, but as a result, the Russians broke their alliance with me, so then I made an alliance with Prussia and Portugal. So I got two allies for the price of one. But that's what's going on in the world today. That's what you missed. So without further ado, I'm going to take Arthur Wesley's army, or call him the Duke of Wellington's army, and move him. I guess I gotta kill this guy here.
Victory is ours.
Take him and move down to Bordeaux. Right, so we're back, end of turn, and Arthur Wesley is continuing his march. I'm going to demand surrender from Bordeaux. And they surrender to me without a fight. I'm going to loot the city this time and gain a whole bunch of money, and then burn all the buildings around it. Burn them all to nothing. So if the French retake it, they won't have anything. But I'm going to leave them here in the supply warehouse for a turn, so he can restock his armies, because some of them are hurt a little bit, but not too much. It should only take one turn to restock all these troops. And I'll continue on to Napoleon. Anyway. But I guess with this new money I'm going to start building up some of the British economy. Oops, I should probably build this instead. And make Britain a strong power, and make sure she will rule the waves for long yet to come. No, I'm gonna exchange. I'm gonna have this crappy ship blockade this port. Anyway, I'll be back at the end of the turn. Back again, and Duke of Wellington's army is all good to go. It's all been reformed. And again, there's no one defending Napoleon either. Gonna loot the city, take everything I can, destroy all the buildings, burn everything to the ground. And probably the most underhanded tactic you could ever imagine, because when you think about it, I don't really need these provinces. It's probably worse for the French to have them. So I just, burn them to nothing. Also, if I were to just remain in here and reign, just leave the Duke of Wellington's army there, then he's not doing anything, and I may as well send him to start looting these villages and giving me more money so I can use it to invest in my economy, build up my troops, build up my country, while significantly weakening the French simultaneously. And also I had another idea that I wanna ally with the Danes, right? This is what I want to do. So I'm going to request an alliance. I'm going to give him all the technologies I have. Also, I'll give him a region. I'll give him reins, and see if he'll take this proposal. Alright. So now the Danes are allied with me against the French, and also the French aren't going to be able to take this territory away unless they declare war on the Danish, which would probably be beneficial to me because they have a significant navy. They got a decent sized navy and a decent army, which we can use to fight against the French. Although I do think I need that as a victory territory, but I'll take it from them later. I do need it as a victory territory, unfortunately. And I deem Denmark as a victory territory as well, so I guess I got to declare war on them, but before I do that I want to make sure the French are not an issue. Huh, that's a city this time. Interesting. So, let's move down to Barcelona. And I guess I'll see you on the other side. So, nothing much happened that turn. The Spanish came in and decided that they were going to siege Bordeaux and take it. I don't really care. There's nothing there to take. I burned everything to the ground. And it's pretty strategically useless. In fact, it's probably to my benefit because I want to take Madrid, right? So I'm going to sneak Arthur Wesley down in through here and capture Madrid while the Spanish army is busy floundering around taking useless territories. We got a technological advance. Let's get some public schooling going on. What else? Can I build up this farm? Good, I can. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Let's build a ship instead of a farm. Stupid thing.